While you're waiting for Shadow of War, you can always take a walk in an orc's shoes by playing Neverwinter, a free-to-play MMO set in the D&D universe. Make your character a half-orc so you too know how it feels to be hated by absolutely everyone. Doing so directly supports my channel, and it's at no cost to you. Download and play Neverwinter for free today. Hi guys, I'm IAmPattyJack, and welcome back to some more coverage of Shadow of War. Another trailer dropped, this time for some DLC for the game. A little bit odd that it's being announced before the main game is released. It happens every now and then with these big AAA games, but nonetheless, it's a bit of an odd choice considering the game was delayed for a couple months already. I'm not personally sure how wise it was to announce DLC before your game has come out, especially when the original game came out in kind of an odd state anyways, where they weren't sending out review copies until the game was basically already out, so no one really had a time to play it beforehand. People were very worried about that, and it doesn't show a lot of good faith, and I'm a little bit skeptical, to be honest, on how good of an idea it was to show off some DLC when you have that history. And usually, I just need to kind of be against it when your main game hasn't already come out. So, yeah, that's my stance on that. But regardless, let's talk about what the DLC is. So the DLC itself sees Altariel, I think that's how you pronounce her name. I'm going with that one. Kind of sounds like alternate character to me, but I don't think that's intentional. Anyways, she's a Blade of Galadriel, and she can see Celebrimbor, which basically means she's got some weird elf magic going on. I have no idea why she can, doesn't really explain it in the cutscene we get here, but she can nonetheless, and the storyline is going to be centered around her hunting down the ring wraiths for whatever reason. It's going to be its own storyline with her as a fully playable character. I have no idea if it's going to feature different maps or anything. That's not really been released or explained. In fact, all we really got was this cutscene and a bit of press release information as well on some other websites, so you can go look at those, but there's really not a whole lot to go on it. It's just some cutscenes that kind of look not done to me, and I know I go back to this every time, but things like the hair, and long hair, it's hard to do, I get it, but the game itself, the character models and stuff, they look a little bit off, you know? They almost have that Mass Effect Andromeda syndrome in them at some points, like when they're talking and other stuff like that, so it doesn't have any effect on the gameplay, but it kind of looks like they have Play-Doh face, and it bothers me just a little bit, and I don't see that really going away all that soon. Like, I don't really know what to say about this one, because it's for DLC, it's not basically with the main game at all, so what can I say, because I haven't really played the game yet, so it's like any opinion I had on it, I couldn't really tell you. It's a very weird addition to the E3 marketing, because, you know, we know still not a whole lot about the base games, so why would you include the extra DLC when we don't really have a lot of the information or haven't seen a ton of gameplay that hasn't been totally scripted and controlled by the media and the marketing companies themselves? I don't know. Nonetheless, it looks kind of cool. It's kind of an interesting story, but I feel like it kind of dips into fan theory stuff a bit, you know, like fan novels, fan fiction, that type of stuff, and I hope it's good, but this is probably the least impactful thing they've released so far for the game in regards to trailers or gameplay and stuff. Yeah, there ain't a whole lot going on, but it's neat to see anyways. Anyways, what do you think about this trailer? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, or over on Twitter, or join my Discord server. If you really enjoy my content, by all means, feel free to register, download, and play Neverwinter, a free-to-play MMO. Each time you do that using the link below, I get a nice little referral. That's more than I make on these videos, so I would really appreciate it if you could take the time to do that. If not, though, that's fine. I'm not going to hate you forever. I am IAmPattyJack, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.